Welcome to this in-country program on public-private partnership in technical and vocational education and training, organized by Colombo Plan Staff College for Technician Education, Manila, Philippines, in collaboration with the Department of Polytechnics, Ministry of Education, Malaysia. Today, public-private partnership is a recognized and well-established mechanism and a necessary vehicle for the growth and development of a country. The changing pace of the development game and enormous resources requirement to maintain quality in the provision of basic amenities and services to the public has given birth to a new management framework that is partnering with the private sector. The enormous investment required for upgrading the infrastructure and other basic services against the emerging economic challenges, that is recession, have gradually transformed opinion of the policymakers and planners to partner with the private entities based on their financial strength, technical competence, and management expertise, and allow them to share the risks and benefits accruing from the management and operation of a particular service provision, while at the same time meeting the customer's satisfaction to the mark of their delight. United Nations Economic Commission for Europe has established International PPP Center of Excellence to provide a platform for developing a body of knowledge and a platform to exchange best practices and lessons learned for furthering the frontiers in the domain of public-private partnership. Many member countries have established PPP centers for guidance and regulation of the developmental projects implemented in the framework of partnership. TVET system, being the vital provider of skilled manpower to the world of work, is facing a persistent demand from the employers for relevance and competency of the skilled manpower. To address this issue, many mechanisms, collaborations, solutions, and frameworks for training have been exercised and put to practice. However, many of them remain to the extent of linkages and that with less vibrant stakes in the operation of the program, and least concern about the quality of the output. However, public-private partnerships allow governments not only to leverage the creativity and efficiency of the private sector to deliver public goods or services, but at the same time address to a greater extent the perennial cry of the irrelevance and lack of competency on part of the TVET pass-outs. This helps contribute to the efficiency and enhance productivity at the shop floor, and thereby meeting the demands of the employers and enterprises alike. Another emergent facet of the PPP is to enhance capability of TVET in achieving access and equity in countries that have enormous young population entering into the labor force. For example, 550 millions in India, 70 millions in Pakistan, more than 50 millions in Bangladesh, and a huge number in the Philippines and other countries like Nepal and Afghanistan are entering into the labor force and can be transformed as a demographic dividend. However, capacity of the public TVET systems is not sufficient to meet the training requirements of these youth. According to Al-Hindawi, UN Secretary General Envoy on Youth, the issue of 74 million unemployed youth today that will escalate to 500 million in 2030 cannot be solved alone by government's intervention. It requires vibrant public-private partnership to come forward. Therefore, TVET systems of different countries have resorted to innovative solutions through public-private partnership by using a variety of models in collaboration with the private sector. Investment in human capital is one of the most effective ways to get poor populace out of the vicious cycle of poverty that they face from generations to generation. There are various approaches and models used in enriching public-private partnership around the world. Many success stories have enlarged the scope of public-private partnership in TVET systems. This in-country program is an attempt to assemble few approaches, models, and good practices being adopted for public-private partnership for deliberations that will be helpful in finding solutions to the local problems and in addressing the issue of quality, relevance, and inclusion in Tibet. Thank you very much and enjoy the rest of 5 days while we together work on public private partnership in Tibet. Thank you very much again.